Well, KQ2's Sam Rowe has been with KQ2 for a little over a year and a half, but the time has come for him to move on to a new position in Columbia. Today is Sam's last day at KQ2, and for his final story, he'll be looking at some St. Joseph history.
I'm here at the Saxton access point along the Platte River in South St. Joseph. Just to the north of this fishing site is a bridge that used to be a part of the old Hannibal and St. Joseph Railroad. This railroad today is used to store excess train cars by Herzog. However, during the opening days of the Civil War, it saw a significant amount of action.
It was the first railroad to cross the state of Missouri east to west. It was under attack by guerrillas or bushwhackers. Train was fired on, tracks were disrupted, ties were pulled.
By September of 1861, the railroad was at full service. Due to the previous attacks, however, people were still very nervous to travel.
But on the night of September 3rd, about 11:15, their approach was to, with the headlamp, approach a bridge fairly slowly, make sure the bridge is still there.
And while the bridge looked safe to cross, it had been sabotaged on the lower portion.
As the engine and the coal car get across, these things weigh thousands of pounds, as they get across, the bridge collapsed. So they'd burned through the support posts of the bridge. So from the top, it looks like, hey, yeah, bridge is there, it's secure, we can go across. But the structure had been compromised.
Between 17 and 20 people were killed in the disaster and over 100 people injured. After the incident, there was an increased emphasis on rail safety. General John Pope was assigned to secure the Hannibal-St. Joseph Railroad and got it back up and running in just 2 weeks. The reason for this attack has been heavily speculated, but is unknown.
Well, there's a theory that the people who caused the damage to the bridge thought this was a troop train. The intent, whatever, was destruction. And today, I think it would be referred to as an act of domestic terrorism.
The Platte River Bridge tragedy shocked the town of St. Joseph and the nation. It just showed how divided of a community we were.
The city was in a state of shock. I mean, hundreds of people have been killed and injured. Most of the people on both sides, whether they were Southern sympathizers or Northern sympathizers, decried it. Buchanan County had about 2,000 men go to fight for the South and about 2,000 men go to fight for the North.
And as always, it's important to look deeper into the rich history of St. Joseph. Reporting in St. Joseph for the last time, Sam Rowe, KQ2 News.